Hi everyone, welcome to ESA 414, Aerospace Policy and Management. And in today's presentation, we are going to talk about flight path management, and this video is brought to you by Lee Meng Guan. The matrix number is 133716.
Hi everyone, my name is Meng Guan. Being a mission analyst for Etihad Airways, I'm going to suggest a new airline destination which is from Abu Dhabi International Airport, United Arab Emirates to Yangon International Airport, Myanmar. A 2,725 miles journey. In this journey, Boeing 373 MAX 10 will be preferred. Boeing 373 MAX 10 is a narrow-body, twin-engine jet airliner which can accommodate up to 230 passengers and 5 flight attendants.
So basically, this is Boeing 373 MAX 10. Boeing 373 MAX 10 is a narrow-body twin-engine jet airliner, and it can accommodate maximum up to 230 passengers and a maximum up to 5 flight attendants. Since this is a direct flight journey, we are now going to have a look at the cost analysis for this journey. And the cost can be distributed into aircraft costs, fuel costs, crew costs, airport costs and taxes will be charged by respective airports, maintenance costs, insurance, and other miscellaneous costs will be charged by Etihad Airways. For now, we will focus on the aircraft cost. A Boeing 373 MAX 10 which will cost around 495 million dirham. And since Boeing 373 MAX 10 is considered as a medium-range aircraft, we can say that it has a flight cycle around 75,500 cycles, or we can say that one flight cycle which will cost around 6,562 dirham. On one passenger need to pay around 28.53 dirham. Next, we will talk about the fuel cost needed for this journey. If we say that our Boeing 737 MAX 10 can store a maximum up to 6,878 US gallon, and if we say that 1 miles burn around 1.4 US gallon, and the journey from Abu Dhabi International Airport to Yangon International Airport is around 2,725 miles. Therefore, we need around 3,815 US gallon. And due to the current pandemic situations, we will refer the fuel price which is at the 10th of January, and the cost is around 6.82 dirham per US gallon for our jet fuel. Therefore, the price for this trip is around 26,018.3 dirham. And we can conclude that one passenger need to pay around 113.12 dirham. Next, we will move on to our crew costs. In this journey, we need one captain, and the salary for one captain is around 35,200 dirham per month. And the captain need to fly around 150 hours per month. Therefore, we need to pay around 234.7 dirham for our captain. Next, which is the allowance, such as flight duty around 50 dirham per hour. Allowance for flying Asia country 15 dirham per hour. And here to note that from Abu Dhabi International Airport to Yangon International Airport is a 6-hour journey. Therefore, a total of 1,798 dirham we need to pay for our captain. Next, which is our first officer. The monthly salary for our first officer is 26,000 per month. Same to our captain, the first officer need to fly also 150 hours per month. Therefore, 1 hour we need to pay our first officer is 173.3 dirham per hour. The allowance for flight duty is 40 dirham per hour. Allowance for flying Asia country is 15 dirham per hour. Therefore, we need to pay to our first officer 1,370 dirham for our first officer. Lastly, which is our flight attendants. we need to pay for 3,500 per month to our flight attendants, and same to our pilot. Flight attendant needs to also fly around 150 hours. Therefore, 1 hour costs around 23.3 dirham. And the allowance for flight duty is 41 dirham per hour. And in this journey, we need to have 5 flight attendants. Therefore, a total of 1,930 dirham for our flight attendants. You can conclude that a passenger needs to pay around 22.17 dirham for our crew. Airport costs and taxes will be charged by both international airports are also the costs that we need to consider. First, we'll have a look at our departing international airport. The taking off fees will be charged by Abu Dhabi International Airport is around 7.35 dirham per 500 kg. And the maximum takeoff weight of our Boeing 737 MAX 10 is around 89,765 kg. Therefore, the total landing fees is around 1,319.55 dirham. And the taxes will be charged by the airport is passenger facility charge 35 dirham, passenger safety charge 5 dirham, passenger service charge 75 dirham, and once passenger information fees 5 dirham, a total of 120 per passenger. Next, we'll move on to our destination international airports. The landing fee will be charged by Yangon International Airport is 929.32 dirham. There is a special charge which is navigational charge, which is around 363.65 dirham. Therefore, the total money need to pay by one passenger is around 131.36 dirham for our airport costs and taxes. The maintenance cost can be distributed into labor costs, parts components, and overhaul. And the aircraft is said that it needs a maintenance cost around 771.37 dirham per flight hours. Therefore, in this 6-hour journey flight, we need around 4,628.22 dirham, or around 20.12 dirham per passenger. The insurance cost for Boeing 373 MAX 10 is assumed to 391,195.8 dirham per year. Let's say the aircraft will fly back and forth between Abu Dhabi and Yangon International Airport one time, which is around 12 hours per day. Therefore, 1 year, the aircraft will fly around 4,380 hours. And therefore, one passenger need to pay around 0.388 dirham for the insurance cost. And there is some other miscellaneous costs that we need to pay, such as the professional service provided by the engineer, the software engineer, the admin and the executive, and other costs such as utility and office supply, non-aircraft insurance, advertising and promotion, passenger commission, food and beverage, and lastly, the accommodation for our crew members. Therefore, we can assume that the cost is around 300 per passenger. Now we'll have a look at the aircraft ticket cost distribution. And from the chart, we can see that the aircraft ticket cost is mostly depend on the other costs need to pay by the airline, the fuel cost, and also the airport cost and taxes. And the total flight cost for this trip is around 615.69 dirham. Let's say the profit need to pay by Etihad Airlines is around 200 dirham. Therefore, the proposed ticket is around 815.69 dirham. Now we are going to look at the air traffic control for our journey. Before we go into that, what is actually air traffic control? Air traffic control is a service to promote safe, orderly, expeditious flow of air traffic, to prevent collision between the aircraft, assisting aircraft in avoiding hazardous weather, assure that the aircraft do not operate in a prohibited airspace, Next, we'll have a look at air traffic controller. An air traffic controller will help the pilots take off and land safely, make sure that the airplanes are kept in a safe distance from each other, providing information to the aircraft on the weather conditions, and have a frequent radio contact with the aircraft. Lastly, we're handling unexpected events such as the emergency and unscheduled traffic. The Air Traffic Control Tower for Abu Dhabi International Airport is under the supervision of General Civil Aviation Authority. And here to mention that Abu Dhabi International Airport Control Tower is the 7th tallest control tower in the world. Next, we'll move on to Yangon International Airport, and the control tower is supervised by the Department of Civil Aviation, Myanmar. And it is interesting to mention that the NEC Corporation, which is a Japanese company, has recently signed a contract with Myanmar Department of Civil Aviation to actually supply aircraft radar system to the 3 international airports in Myanmar, and one of the airport which is Yangon International Airport. This is the airway planned for this journey. Here to note that this is a direct flight, therefore our aircraft Boeing 737 MAX 10 will fly from Abu Dhabi International Airport and then it will fly across India country and finally land at Yangon International Airport, Myanmar. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.